of the people. 90.3 FM is our strong dial. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Check your time now, 11 on the DOT. And like I said, I will be back to give you the information that you need. All right, I'll be here to give you bit by bit information of what is happening in Abuja. Everyone join in, and then you can also share this particular broadcast. It's VOP 90.3 FM on YouTube. Yes, just go there and then of course get to the search bar and let's get your thoughts, your view, your opinion, and your observation, your query alongside. But you will take it keep it very civil for me, okay? And then our WhatsApp number is is open for your messages. The number is 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. All right? Beautiful. Now, before I introduce my analysts, let me give you a quick information, all right? And so many other ones that will follow, okay? Stranded residents in Abuja this morning expressed anger over security forces and, of course, their decision to mount barricade at strategic points within the nation's capital, Abuja, a development that caused serious gridlock. The checkpoints, like we heard, had caused gridlock with commuters from Buhari, Ushafa, Dutse, and part of Kubwa stranded on their way to the city center. It was reported that motorists and Nigerians in general were saying, leave or free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These caused several, gridlocks in Abuja. All right. Sowore and some activists had mobilized for a protest demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The protesters had planned to march on the State House, the official residence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We also gathered that motorists along Yanya Maraba Road were also stranded due to the security checkpoints mounted on the road. Yes. Well, aside that information, I will bring you something big again. A joint detachment of defense and security operatives has forcefully dispersed the Sowore-led free Nnamdi Kanu now protesters in Maitama area of Abuja. What am I saying? Security operatives fire at Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu protest in Abuja. That's what we hear right now. I will give you some more information bit by bit as we roll, okay? Now, the protesters, which included Sowore, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, and others, had gathered around the Nigerian Communications Commission, NTC headquarters in Maitama, chanting, "Free Nnamdi Kanu now." That was what they were actually screaming or shouting or singing. But then, security operatives fire at the protesters in Abuja. What has happened in Abuja? I will give you information just right now. Stay there. I told you earlier that security operatives fire at hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now protesters in Abuja. Joining me to look at all of these issues in Abuja, and of course, like I said, I also took you to Umuahia, where something very serious is also happening. Yes, in Umuahia. Dr. Peter Anosike is here with me. I actually had to ask him to, come back to the studio so we look at all of these issues back to back. Yeah. So, Peter Anosike, before I get to talk to him, let's look at it again. Protesters have been fired at just right there in the city of Abuja. You remember this morning I told you, I said, what if everything goes sour? What if it didn't happen the way we wanted it to happen? What if violence takes over the entire protest? What will happen? And you rightly said that we should hold the states responsible. Right now we hear that Sowore is no longer there. Aloy Ejimako has been arrested.
Well, for me, the whole world is watching. And everybody has the right of protest, including me and you. So they are not doing anything bad by protesting. They are not doing anything bad. It is their right to protest. It is my right. It is your right to say no. And I said on this program, one, this is a peaceful protest. Their motion, their vision is known. There are somebody in detention who they are protesting for his release. They are protesting against injustice of the Nigerian state, okay, against an individual. And it is their right to do so. When Nelson Mandela was in prison, South Africans were protesting. So, protest is our fundamental human right. But it's only in Nigeria that government will fire at protesters. In Kenya some time ago, William Ruto, or the president of Kenya, once made an unguarded statement. He told the police, fire at the neck of any protester who want to go to destroy properties.
Okay.
So for me, I don't encourage destruction of properties during protest. Understand? Mm-hmm. But I know that criminal...
Were they destroying properties?
Just get me right.
Okay.
I'm telling you what the president of Kenya, William Ruto, said.
Okay.
That police should fire at protesters who want to vandalize properties. So vandalizing properties is very wrong. But there's nothing wrong about a peaceful protest. There is nothing wrong about peaceful protest. So if government is now shooting at peaceful protesters, this shows you the kind of government that is being run in Nigeria.
That's what we hear right now. Security operatives are fired or firing right now.
Even some years back, students in America were protesting in more than 25 universities. No single individual was killed. No single individual was killed because they know how to protect the life of their citizens. But here, life of citizens don't matter to those in power.
One big question we should also ask is, why has the government decided? I mean, people will look at it. People will feel, well, Nigerians, will say, Tinubu would have decided to look inwards, not this way of asking security operatives to go after protesters. It's one too many in this country. When you start protesting, the next thing you are scared of is that, security operatives will come after you, and then the whole of this thing will be, but people are looking at, why don't the president sit back, relax, call some persons, listen to them, and maybe free this man for peace to reign. In fact, for some persons, it's going to score a political point if Nnamdi Kanu is released, if he's released now, instead of allowing them to go on this protest.
One thing I know, battle must come before victory. Battle must come before victory, and we are going through that battle as we speak. And the end of every battle is victory. It may take time, it may consume lives, people may get injured. Those days, when the military were in power in Nigeria, some people paid the supreme sacrifice. Some people died while fighting for democracy. I know of many people today who still has scars on their head. That is where soldiers used gun on people's head. Understand? So all those things that are part of it. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. But what we must know is that the world is watching. And one day we must on account. And that's even what beats me about this policemen.
Okay.
When people are fighting for end bad governance, which will also benefit you, you are shooting them. You are shooting them. People fighting for a cause that you too will benefit. Because if Nigeria is good, it's good for everybody. If Nigeria is good, it will be good for the soldiers, it will be good for the policemen, it will be good for the civil servants, it will be good for everybody. But these people will now come and start fighting those who are fighting for better Nigeria.
Would you want to blame the police?
Why won't I? In Madagascar, or the person that became their head of state today was in the protest. He joined the Jinzen in the protest. It was when the president ran away that he now put on his military uniform and made his broadcast. And why we are there fighting? Because the epileptic power supply, no amenities in their, even their living condition is far better than that of us. Understand?
And we've not protested.
Well, Nigeria is a different country. It's an unusual country. Nigeria is a very unusual country, which is good for those in power. Which is very good because
and not good for the citizens.
If half of what is happening in the other countries, if what is happening in Nigeria should happen in the other countries, none of those head of government will be in power. But in Nigeria, we tolerate everything. We tolerate everything in this country.
Must we go? We keep asking, must we go the way of NSAS? Look at it. It's just going that way also. NSAS.
Mind you, today
people are protesting peacefully. Then what you do is you just bring in security operators and start shooting.
Mind you, today is 5 years anniversary of NSAS.
Of course.
And we don't even know the number of people that died in that
during
struggle.
NSAS.
Up to today, the number of deaths recorded, we don't know. Because, so the issue is this, what is happening now is not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise to me because we are no more, this is autocracy. This is autocracy that we are, this is totalitarianism in Nigeria, everything for the state and nothing against the state. If you criticize the government, they will deal with you. If you write against the government, this is what Buhari did in 1984. This is what Buhari did in 1984. That was why Tunde Ndoka Irabo and Tunde Thompson were sent to prison, Guardian editors, that they wrote against Government. Understand? So we are back to the days of autocracy.
Here, one of information is, in case you're just joining us, police have arrested counsel to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Alo Ejimako has been arrested during a protest in Abuja. The lawyer who announced his arrest via a post on his X handle, said he, along with several other protesters, were apprehended during a protest demanding Kanu's release in Abuja. He said, "We've just been arrested. Myself, Prince Emmanuel, and others have just been arrested."
Well, Prince Emmanuel is a brother to Nnamdi Kanu. So for me, as I said, it is their right to protest. They will still be released, and the world is taking note. So when they say that we are demarcating Nigeria, it is federal government that is demarcating Nigeria. It is federal government that is demarcating Nigeria by shooting at harmless, innocent protesters. It is federal government that is demarcating Nigeria. America's First Amendment is the right to protest. So it is our right to engage in protest. It is our right to engage it is in our right to say no. So for me, what is happening now is not expected. It's expected because we are not practicing the democracy.
Let's look at why he was arrested. They said there is a court order banning any form of protest in Abuja.
It is a lie. Court refused to grant that to grant the petition by the police on Friday. Court refused to stop this protest. Court refused. But in Nigeria, those that are making laws don't even obey them. In Nigeria, those that are making laws are not obeying them. Those that are to interpret the law don't even obey the laws. So that's the situation we are.
Here, what they're saying, they said lawyer and activist Barrister Max Olokpara today disclosed that organizers for the protest, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the Tinubu administration did not see or receive any court order banning the protest as claimed by the police. The police saying, we actually issued, there was an order, There was an order, but these guys are saying no, that they didn't get anyone. What's going on?
When Sowore was saying that he's organizing a protest for the police, I told him, Sowore, don't waste your time. These people don't deserve it.
You told Sowore?
I told Sowore, don't waste your time. These people don't deserve it. It is the same people that have been shooting you for the past 30 years. It is by the grace of God that you are alive, because I know what these people are doing. So now there's a court refused to grant police DSS petition to stop this to stop or the protest. Understand? Court refused to grant even though appeal court, which is the second highest court in the country, gave an order release Nnamdi Kanu. Why didn't they release him? Appeal court, which is the next to Supreme Court, gave an order release Nnamdi Kanu, and they have been holding him for the past 2 years. So we are in a lawless country.
While he was speaking at the Berger Axis of Abuja during the protest, Okpara, however, wondered why the selective implementation of court orders, noting that several court orders had ordered the release of Kanu from detention without being obeyed.
That's what I'm saying.
This one now they are carrying it out. That's what he's saying. Also.
That is what I'm saying. But my happiness is those who are shooting innocent children. How better off are their children? Have you heard any son of a policeman in Nigeria that has done well? Have you heard any son of a... So their evil comes to them while alive. Have you heard any son of a policeman in Nigeria that has done well? If you know of any, mention it.
What do you mean? What would you mean done well?
Mention it.
In what area?
Any son of a policeman that has excelled in anything in Nigeria. Mention one if you know. So the evil that we do comes to us. The evil that we do comes to us. So it is a pity that people are fighting for against injustice and you are shooting them. For what?
Sowore has revealed how protesters were allegedly attacked during, the protests in Abuja. While he was speaking, he said he confirmed that Aloy was detained, and then in fact, he said they were beaten. I'm seeing some, information here coming to me back to back that they were beaten so much. Sowore confirms the arrest of Kanu's brother and, of course, the lawyer. They were beaten, flogged to stupor. That's what we hear. So it means that there's been an arrangement that if these guys decide to protest,
deal
also
with them.
come out and
deal with them. But at the end, it will still get back to them. I keep on any evil that anybody condoned, or fail to confront will hurt that person, and it is hurting them. It is hurting them.
Well, more information. I told you I will give you more information, right? Omoyele Sowore, human rights activist and organizer of the #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest, has escaped gunshots at the protest ground. Yes, that's what is going on. Report that security operatives comprising police and military officers took over the protest ground at about 7 a.m. They were there too. The protest started at 6. They came at about 7. Now, Sowore could be seen running for his life alongside other protesters. The protesters intended to march to Aso Villa to demand the release of Kanu. The Nigerian police had warned the organizers against staging any protest near the villa. Is the villa the issue or the protest, Peter Anosike?
In Washington, D.C., in White House, there's a place for protest. Understand me? In D.C., there's a place where those who are aggrieved, where those who are annoyed can go and stage their protest. I'm talking of where we borrowed our own democracy.
Okay.
I'm talking of where we borrowed, because they know that, and for me, the truth is that these people are helping the government. An instance, Jude, me taking you to court, I'm helping you. Understand? If I don't want to, without court, I will take the law into my own hand. Do you understand it? So these people going on a protest, it is better that they protest than everybody says, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It will be worse if people say, let us take this law into our own hand. So for me, as recognized by the UN Charter, by the AU Charter, by the Nigeria Constitution, protest is one of our fundamental human rights. Protest is a civic responsibility. But as I said, I'm against destruction of life and property during protest.
Okay. Now, you are from Abia State. I want to take you and everyone listening now to Umuahia and find out what is going on there as regards this protest. Everyone follow me. We are now in Umuahia right now, the state capital of Abia State. Now, in Umuahia was totally locked down today.
In solidarity.
Even up until now, as residents decide to withdraw from their daily businesses and operations in solidarity with the #Free Nnamdi Kanu march being championed by Omoyele Sowore. Now, the roads were virtually empty, very empty, except for the occasional movement of tricycle and, of course, a few vehicles here and there. Economic and commercial activities were totally paralyzed as shops, market, banks, petrol stations, motor parks did not open for business. Similarly, schools, both private and public schools, did not open for studies. Peter Anosike. Schools.
Well, one of the best form of protest is sit at home. Understand? One of the best form of protest is sit at home, which is what Mahatma Gandhi used. Understand? Yeah. So instead of because knowing that security agencies have no soul, have no conscience, just withdraw your services, sit in your house. Understand? Nobody will get injured. Nobody will get hurt. Understand? So Nnamdi Kanu is from Umuahia. In short, Nnamdi Kanu is from Ibeku. Understand? And I'm also from Ibeku. Understand? But I'm not supporting him because of where he's coming from. I'm supporting him because of the cause he is fighting.
Okay.
Which I know is a just cause. As I said in the morning, at the end of the war in 1970, Gowon came up with 3 R's. Rehabilitation, reconstruction, and reconciliation. From that 1970 to today, Igbos has not been reconciled to Nigeria. From that 1970 to today, Igbos have not been reconciled to Nigeria. Today, you can see in the whole of Southeast, we have only one substantial minister and the 4 junior ministers. Dave Umahi is the only full minister in the Southeast as a whole. But Osun State has 4 substantial ministers. Do you understand it? Now, about 2 months ago, federal government approved 350 billion naira for irrigation projects. 350 billion naira for irrigation projects. None for the Southeast. None for the Southeast. You can see all the roads. Last week, Dave Umahi was mentioning roads being constructed in the north. He never mentioned anyone in the Southeast. Dave Umahi was mentioning roads being constructed in the north. Kanu Jigawa, Abuja, Sokoto. He never mentioned any road in the Southeast. As a human being, why must you be happy? So what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting is against injustice, against marginalization, against discrimination of the Southeastern people.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you've heard, like I asked earlier this morning, have the Igbos decided they sit at home? Not just in the Southeast, but in some parts of the country. Have you heard that? I can see a comment here also on YouTube. Someone telling me or saying that, where is that comment again? That there has been a sit at home, whatever, all around the country. I mean, I don't know if that's true.
And that was 2006. That was 2006. And that was organized by Ralph Owazurike.
Okay, the information here, okay, I've seen it. It said, sit at home every Monday. We'll be starting next Monday. Okay, sit at home every Monday. We start next Monday nationwide.
Well, I
saw that message. Is a private message that's been going round.
Well, I don't know about
in solidarity.
That. I don't know about that. But in 2006, Ralph Owazurike, as the leader of MASOB, then organized sit at home in Lagos here. And that day, markets, Ndade, Andaba, Aspanda, everywhere was shut. In August of 2006, Obasanjo was the president. And Obasanjo, it was very successful. Obasanjo say, no worry, they go for their August return. Understand me? That's why they knocked their shops. Understand? That's what Obasanjo said said then, because it was very, very successful. Igbos stayed away from their businesses. Understand? So it was very, very successful. And Obasanjo, because as a president, you receive security briefings every morning before you go out. So Obasanjo knew what happened, but he changed it, no worry. They went for their August meeting. So awareness is growing on a daily basis. At least today, message had been sent that there's somebody who is being held unjustly in the country.
You were the Secretary General of Ohaneze.
No, Publicity Secretary.
Publicity Secretary of Ohaneze Ndigbo for how many years again?
7 years, Southwest.
7 years.
Lagos State and the Southwest as a whole.
Okay. Now, that's why I asked you this question. Have you heard from, maybe we should call it Bush Radio, that there's going to be a form of a sit-at-home every Monday all around the country? This is planned by, the Southeasterners.
I say I have not
Close
heard.
their businesses.
I say I have not heard.
Okay.
I say I'm not aware of it. With social media, everybody now is a journalist. Once you have an Android phone, you are a journalist. So I have not heard.
Okay, that's what is going on in Umuahia. But talking about sit at home, do you think sit at home, some people say it's not a way to protest, actually? How can you just sit at home and it's not a way to go? Don't even think about it.
It's an effective way of protest.
That the person is to come out. Other countries, come out. It's only Nigeria you hear sit at home.
India was using sit at home. This sit at home started in India because Owazurike schooled in New Delhi University. He read law in New Delhi University. So that's where he borrowed that idea of sit at home. So it's an effective way of protest. An instance, Igbos control the markets.
Okay.
When they decide to sit at home and you need something in the market, you go to the market, it is empty. You have been affected. So it is one of the effective ways of protest. And the two reasons: one, the trigger happy policemen will not see anybody to shoot.
Okay.
Number two, properties will not be destroyed. Nobody will hijack any protest. So for me, going by the primitive behavior and the monastic behavior of our security agencies, I prefer, even if we be adopting that sit at home.
Okay. Let's look at what Lagos State APC is saying about this protest. The Lagos chapter of the All Progressives Congress today condemned the orchestrated tension and, of course, politically motivated street agitations being staged in parts of the country under the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest, noting that it is the hand of Jacob and the voice of Esau. That's what they're saying. It said that while freedom of expression and peaceful assembly are sacrosanct in any democracy, what we are witnessing is far from a legitimate call for justice. Free Nnamdi Kanu protest, hand of Jacob, voice of Esau. Lagos APC hits opposition.
Well, I don't know what they mean by that. These are not faceless human beings. Understand? These are not faceless human beings. I'm talking about protest. Who organized the 2012 Occupy Ojota?
Okay.
Who sponsored it?
Okay.
Who sponsored it? So for me, all this is just Nigerians, once they are benefiting on this well. But what is the population of the people that are benefiting? Some are even suffering and smiling. Those of us who are complaining, who are shouting, we are better off than them. At least we can afford our 3 meals per day. At least we can afford our 3 meals per day. We are even better off than them, suffering and smiling.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Now let's look at the messages a couple of persons have sent, earlier this morning. Good morning to you. Solomon Asika is saying, please let me ask, which protest is greater than the one the Southeast has been sitting at home in respect of Nnamdi Kanu, since Kanu, has been held in DSS custody till date? There is still peaceful seat at home. Why can't the government pacify with this particular region? Why is what Solomon is saying. And this person is saying it will be a shame and slap to Igbos if Sowore brings out Nnamdi Kanu from detention. Those claiming they are doing underground work, now lie, fool their mouth. It will be a shame. That's what he's saying. And then this person is saying the popular Nigerian rapper Vector the Viper is the son of a police officer. I like this protest, and I hope it yields. Who is the Viper?
Who is he?
No, it's not.
I have not heard his song. Understand me?
The popular Nigerian rapper, his name is Vector. Vector the Viper.
What is his song? How many copies did he sell? Forget that.
Okay, you're okay. Anna Clet is saying, please give us the names of the judges who issued those frivolous injunctions stopping and restricting protesters. We need to place their names in the hall of shame.
No, court did not grant it.
Okay. Court did not grant it. It's well. My friend is... My friend is the son of a former IG of police, and he's currently doing well. In fact, he's a senior operative with the EFCC. He's married with children and doing very, very well. I disagree with Peter Anossi. Let me state it clear. Coalition of Southern People is actually party people from APC. I want to ask them questions. Who is the person to hold accountable for victims killed by bandits because government is busy negotiating with bandits? Negotiating bandits with their AK-47 guns at their back. Injustice, right, is what you call it now. Injustice to one is injustice to all. So stand up for justice. John Hollis from Ago is the one who is saying that. And then we know their style of using security forces to dislodge protesters. Why is the government afraid of protests? I will advise the Igbos should begin to hold their leaders responsible for continuing detention of Kanu. Tiwa from Abule Egba is the one speaking. And then there are several videos here. I wish I could just... okay, good morning. I'm the woman... it's because there's been nothing seen, so the woman for the surgery, right? Yeah, that's just it. Okay, sorry about that. There's several long messages here. I'm just trying to look at it briefly. Okay, peaceful protests is a right of citizens. Those that are against it are the agents of wicked rulers. Peaceful protests. We've had peaceful protests in Nigeria.
It is constitutional.
What happened thereafter?
It is constitutional. It is constitutional.
Even hashtag this NSAS thing is supposed to be a peaceful protest. But what happened?
When they go to the parks and get some talks, they will come and disrupt it. Understand me? So every person has that constitutional right of protest, not just in Nigeria, anywhere in the world. When there is
when there is pro-government protest, the police will join them and be protecting and even coordinating the protest. But once it is anti-government, you will see the police flexing their muscles. Are we having Nigerian police or government police? John from Ijani.
Jude, I ask a question. Have you seen any policeman's son that is outstanding? If you know of any, mention. If you know of any policeman's son that have been outstanding in any field at all, tell me. Anybody listening can also tell me the son or daughter of any policeman that have been outstanding, is number one in any field. So their evil is fighting them too and fighting their children.
Okay, let me now take let me take some calls. Let me talk to Nigerians. Wherever you are, you can call me now. Just use the number 0700. That is 0700, right? 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 08171756338. Please, you keep it civil for me, okay? Yeah, keep it very, very civil for me. Move away from your radio set or turn down your volume so we can hear each other. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Okay, I told you 07. Move away from your radio set. 0700 903 903 903. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Talk to us. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nnamdi.
Good morning.
God bless your man there.
Good morning.
That is, what is his name? He's right. Honestly, he's very unprotected. I've never ever seen any policeman son anywhere. No way. Has not gone anywhere. He's 100% right. Then going for the issue of police, you see, we are used to tell my friends, if you are handling that police is giving justice in Nigeria, or no, you like to know like about it. Police, you see, whatever thing you are passing through Nigeria, I've been going to army soldier, nobody should pity them. I'm very happy as they are getting to the Sabika for every day until they get sent, like Madagascar army and police. Okay for them.
All right. Some persons are saying, why was Aloy arrested and Nnamdi Kanu's brother and Sowore wasn't arrested? If this, according to the comment I read, if the protest really is for all Nigerians, why were some persons arrested and some persons were not arrested?
Jude, I'm here in Lagos. I'm not in Abuja.
No, look at it. Sowore is free. I mean, he was able to run or leave the protest ground. But Aloy was arrested. Some other persons were arrested. This is that, argument by Nigerians at this point.
I'm not
did they select people who arrest, or what do you think?
I am not in Abuja. So I don't know what is happening there right now.
Okay, let me talk to you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for picking my call. I'm calling from Lagos. My name is Peter.
Okay.
I can list hundreds of police children that are doing fine and they are outstanding.
Mention them.
Let me tell you.
Are you one?
Okay, hello, good morning, Prince.
You might not hear me.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Pretty much what I wanted to say is to Mr. Nosike. Good morning, Mr. Nosike. But I cannot disagree with him when he is now giving an excuse of not being at Abuja as an excuse. That's not an excuse. Number two, when he talks about a police son or daughter that is doing well, Ojuokpe of Arise TV, her father was a police officer. So let's not generalize that. There are still better police officers or good police officers in the force.
All right.
So let me just keep it down. Thank you.
Thank you so much. They don't people with their father, the police officer, they are coming to fight too. VOPFM, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mr. Johnson. I'm calling from Lawan.
Okay.
Yeah, what you said is true. I agree with you because there is one man in my town that I will not mention name. There is one man in my town is a police officer, very big land police officer. All his children is children. I've seen about 2 or 3 because of that.
you so much. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay. Maybe the policemen will not collect bribe. Nai audio may come from that.
Excuse me.
Maybe.
Who is the audio?
The Arise lady, you know. The lady who does the trending matters trending, you know, with Rufai Hosseini
and she's number one. And she's number one.
Why are you forcing her to be number 3?
And she's no, I don't know. I say
No,
she is number one.
They say she's doing well.
And she's number one. I say, if you know any policeman, son or daughter who is number one in any field, tell me. If you know any policeman, son or daughter who is number one, who is outstanding in any field, tell me. Understand? So I still stand on that statement because I see their children everywhere drinking Igbo and so on and so forth.
It's like you don't like the Nigerian police. That's what I see.
Continue with the program, Jerry.
No, Peter Nosike, you will answer my question. You don't like the Nigerian police.
I don't like their conduct. I don't like their attitude.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to you. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Okay. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning to you.
I want to say something. Please, honestly, help me remove the police children out of school. So just leave their father and their mother that are doing the work. So now I want to talk about the protesters. All these things, all these police and army they are doing, they are using it to spread the Tinubu name.
Okay.
All these things is a record. Why is that anytime people want to protest, they will come out and give the dispatch of the protesters? It's not good. It's giving Tinubu bad name. Because instead, you did this protest against Jonathan. Why now all these people are doing nice service? And Tinubu is supposed to caution them. It's peaceful protest. They let them come out and protest and go back. And protest.
What is that?
Don't go. Network, I guess. Or card don't finish. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I can hear you now. Talk to me. Okay. Good morning to you. Are you there? No, just go ahead and talk to me. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Okay. Sorry about that, okay? I'll take your call. Just call me. Call me back. Sorry about that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Mike from Ikorodu.
Okay, Mike. Talk to us.
Honestly, what the guest there said is 100% factual.
Oh, really?
But the fact remains that Sowore, somebody I know from Henrica Unilag, I was the old chairman when I was in school. And I know he's steadfast in whatever he's doing and he has a conviction. We have many problems. All this UK is in the cooler. It's still coming from him. The IG of police will never wake up and remember Sowore and feel comfortable. That party is fighting for retired policemen and their benefits. All these things, I know him very well. But we have some ugly rumors. So something wanted to happen over the weekend. We don't pray for it. But to me, if it happens, I prefer the regime than this one. With my nonsense, they are parading all this. They are storing work in provocative manners. It will provoke anybody to any action. The Easterners have been marginalized below. The 3 R's are not respected. So to God be the glory. At least among the 3 tribes, we are one of the tribes that can please wake up and find food on our table. Whether you close your shop or you open your shop, God has blessed us. We are the Jews. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Several calls coming in, and of course, messages along. Hello, good morning to you. Oh, you move away from your radio set or turn down the volume before you call, okay? Yes. Well, let's leave that alone first. Hello, good morning. Top of the morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Okay, use WhatsApp. In case that's becoming difficult for you, use WhatsApp. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. The police people are acting according to the order given to them by the president, Adaku, from Igondo. What they told them. But hey, sometimes you wonder who is now actually holding Nnamdi Kanu. Some will say the south, some persons from the south is one. Some persons will say the northerners two. Some will say it's Tinubu because he's the one, he's the president that we see, we know now. No other person. Peter Nosiki, what's your opinion? That will be the last one for us before we.
It is a good question. Now that's the start. The Bible says, whatever we measured will be measured against us. Whatever we sow, we shall reap. We cannot sow evil and reap good. Understand? So, I am as we speak, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of the country. He is the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All the power is invested on him. If he says, let Nnamdi Kanu go today, Nnamdi Kanu will go. If Tinubu says, release Nnamdi Kanu today, Nnamdi Kanu should go. Many prominent leaders in the southeast has gone to Tinubu, has gone to Muhammadu Buhari, and former governor of Anambra State. I know that some governors in the southeast, like Chukwuma Soludo, has gone. Understand? I know that even Chukwuma Soludo has appealed for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. At a point, governor of Enugu State, Mba went and appealed. Ohaneze has appealed. Understand? The only person that has power to let him go is Tinubu, and he has not done that. He has not done that. So the person that is holding him is Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I will not draw the curtain there because of my time. Everyone will discuss more tomorrow. 7 a.m. is the time, and then you join me again by 10:30. But you know what? The news at 12 will give you big information. All right? 12 on the OT, you get the news at 12. All right? My name is Jude. Now, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I am IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. Across all socials. Dr. Peter Nosiki, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. I'm out of here, everyone. Do have a blessed day. Good morning. Up next is News at 12.